Alex drove for hours, searching for a sign that they were on the right path, and today, you will improve your English by discovering 16 amazing books that could change your own journey. Hello and welcome. I will read this story for you in slow and clear English. Today's topic is 16 queer road trip books to adventure with. You will learn new vocabulary and improve your listening skills. First, you will hear the full story in English. Then, we will review the story with both English and Spanish text to help you understand. After that, we will look at key vocabulary words. Next, a useful expression. And finally, we will practice with some questions. Are you ready? Let's begin. Alex, a young traveler with a thoughtful face and short cropped hair, was on a solo road trip across the country. Their car, a reliable old station wagon, was filled with maps, a sleeping bag, and a deep sense of uncertainty. They were searching for something, but they weren't sure what. After a long day of driving through winding mountain roads, they saw a small town nestled in a valley. The town was called Havenwood. It looked peaceful, a perfect place to rest. While walking down the quiet main street, Alex noticed a small, charming bookstore with a wooden sign that read, "The Wanderer's Nook." The warm light from its window was incredibly inviting. It felt like a beacon in the twilight. Pushed by a feeling of serendipity, Alex opened the door and stepped inside. The air smelled of old paper and fresh coffee. Bookshelves stretched from the floor to the ceiling, filled with stories waiting to be discovered. Behind a large wooden counter stood an older man with kind eyes, silver hair, and a cozy cardigan. "Welcome to the Wanderer's Nook," he said with a warm smile. "I'm Elias. Are you just passing through?" Alex nodded. "Yes, I'm on a road trip. To be honest, I feel a little lost." Elias listened patiently. "Ah, a journey of self-discovery. The road is a good teacher, but sometimes, we need a map. And books," he said, gesturing to the shelves, "are the best maps of all." Elias led Alex to a section labeled, "Contemporary Journeys." "If you're looking for love and connection on the road, these are for you," he said. He picked up 4 books. "We have Red, White and Royal Blue for a fun, high-stakes romance. One Last Stop for a touch of subway magic and found family. The Charm Offensive explores love behind the scenes of reality TV. And Delilah Green Doesn't Care is about returning home and finding love where you least expect it." Next, they moved to a section for coming-of-age adventures. "Sometimes, the biggest journey is the one we take within ourselves as we grow up," Elias explained. He pointed to another set of books. "Here is, I Wish You All the Best, a tender story about finding your voice. Heartstopper, a graphic novel series full of warmth and young love. Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe, a classic about friendship and identity. And Felix Ever After, which explores love, friendship, and what it means to be seen. But what if you want a road trip that goes beyond our world?" Elias asked with a twinkle in his eye. He led Alex to a corner filled with stars and dragons on the book covers. "For a journey with a bit of magic or a trip through space, try these. The House in the Cerulean Sea is like a warm hug in a book. Gideon the Ninth is a wild ride with lesbian necromancers in space. This Is How You Lose the Time War is a beautiful, poetic story across time. And A Long Way to a Small, Angry Planet is the ultimate found family space adventure." Finally, Elias brought Alex to a quiet, sunlit part of the store. "And for the trips that are more about the internal landscape, the poignant, character-driven stories." He gently placed 4 more books on a table. On Earth We're Briefly Gorgeous, a stunningly written letter from a son to his mother. In the Dream House, a powerful memoir about a difficult relationship. Less, a Pulitzer Prize winner about a man traveling the world to escape his problems. And The Great Believers, a heartbreaking and beautiful story of friendship and loss during the AIDS crisis in the 1980s. Alex looked at the piles of books, a world of journeys laid out before them. For the first time in weeks, they didn't feel lost. They felt guided. They chose 2 books, A Long Way to a Small, Angry Planet for the adventure they craved, and Aristotle and Dante for the introspection they needed. Alex thanked Elias, feeling a profound sense of gratitude. As they left the store, the sun was setting, painting the sky in shades of orange and purple. Back in their station wagon, Alex placed the books on the passenger seat. They were no longer just paper and ink, they were companions for the road ahead. With a new map to follow, one made of stories, Alex started the car and drove out of Havenwood, not away from their uncertainty, but through it, with hope as their guide. Alex, a young traveler, was on a solo road trip, feeling uncertain. They arrived in a small town called Havenwood. Alex, un joven viajero, estaba en un viaje por carretera en solitario, sintiéndose inseguro. Llegaron a un pequeño pueblo llamado Havenwood. Alex found a charming bookstore called The Wanderer's Nook and decided to go inside because it felt inviting. Alex encontró una encantadora librería llamada El Rincón del Trotamundos, y decidió entrar porque parecía acogedora. Inside, they met Elias, the kind owner. Alex explained they felt lost, and Elias suggested that books are the best maps. Dentro, conocieron a Elías, el amable dueño. Alex explicó que se sentía perdido, y Elías sugirió que los libros son los mejores mapas. Elias recommended books in 4 categories: contemporary, coming of age, sci-fi/fantasy, and literary fiction. Elías recomendó libros en 4 categorías: contemporáneo, coming of age, ciencia ficción/fantasía y ficción literaria. Feeling guided, Alex bought 2 books and left the store with a new sense of hope for their journey. Sintiéndose guiado, Alex compró 2 libros y dejó la tienda con un nuevo sentido de esperanza para su viaje. Now let's learn some key vocabulary from the story. The first word is wanderer. A wanderer is a person who travels around without a specific destination. Next, serendipity. Serendipity is the occurrence of events by chance in a happy or beneficial way. Finding the bookstore was a moment of serendipity for Alex. Our third word is poignant. Poignant means causing a strong feeling of sadness or regret. Some of the literary books had poignant stories. Finally, introspection. Introspection is the examination of one's own conscious thoughts and feelings. Alex needed a book for introspection. Today's useful expression is, to be on the right path. In the story, Alex was searching for a sign that they were on the right path. This can be literal, meaning you are on the correct road. It can also be metaphorical, meaning you are making the right decisions in your life. For example, after changing my career, I finally feel like I am on the right path. Great! Now let's check your understanding. Question 1. Why was Alex on a road trip? Alex was on a road trip because they were searching for something and felt uncertain about their direction in life. Question 2. What was the name of the bookstore? The bookstore was named The Wanderer's Nook. Question 3. Name 2 of the 4 categories of books that Elias recommended. The 4 categories were, contemporary journeys, coming-of-age adventures, sci-fi and fantasy, and literary and character-driven stories. Question 4. How did Alex feel after visiting the bookstore? Alex felt guided and hopeful. They no longer felt lost. Question: Why was Alex on a road trip? A. They were searching for something and felt uncertain. B. ¿Por qué estaba Alex de viaje por carretera? R. Estaban buscando algo y se sentían inseguros. Question: What was the name of the bookstore? A. The Wanderer's Nook. B. ¿Cuál era el nombre de la librería? R. El Rincón del Trotamundos. Congratulations on finishing this lesson. You did a fantastic job. Now, I have a question for you. Out of all the books mentioned, which one would you read first? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this story and want to keep learning English with me, Please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next video. Thank you for watching and see you next time.